Hey everyone, it's Katie from AEKBricks. In today's video, I wanted to introduce you to a truly amazing website. It's called Bricklink. Before I show you just how amazing this site is, please take a moment to like and subscribe to this channel. The AEKBricks channel is like a Lego 101 channel that's designed to support those who want to get more out of their Lego hobby or Lego gifting. Okay, so let's get back to Bricklink. In the simplest terms, Bricklink is like a marketplace, but it's only for Lego. The site hosts Lego sellers from all across the world. There's thousands of them. But they don't just sell Lego sets. They sell everything from almost every individual piece ever released through to individual minifigures and even empty boxes and instruction booklets, if that's your thing. Through this site, you can buy replacement pieces for any of the sets that you've got. Maybe you've found a set in your cupboard from 5-10 years ago and you've gone to build it with your kids only to discover that there was that one critical piece missing. Bricklink allows you to go on to one of their store sites and purchase even just one little piece if you needed to. Granted, there is a decent amount of postage you're going to have to pay, so while you're there, you might as well pick up some extra pieces. Pretty much any minifigure you can think of, you can find on Bricklink, whether it was one out of a set or one that you've bought in one of those blind bags where you can't see which character you're going to get. As for the retired sets, you may not be aware that when Lego releases a set, it's available in production for about 2 years, and then they stop making them and they release new ones. By going onto Bricklink, I was able to find the Rise of Voldemort set for about $30. It wasn't in its bag, but it still came in perfectly new condition with instructions. I saved myself another $30, $40 because any retired Rise of Voldemort set is now selling for about $60, $70. All right, so here we have the Bricklink website. It's just bricklink.com. You do need to have an account in order to purchase from it. This is how you will access or create your wanted lists in order to be able to purchase off it. So we'll just go to our wanted lists. So this is where we can create a series of lists of different types of products that we want, and then that's how we can go about purchasing more than one piece at a time. So let's just say we wanted, there's a new Captain America zombie. So there's a new Captain America zombie figure. So I've just typed that in here, and here you can see it. So we'll just have a look here, and over here you can see it, just add it to my wanted list. So you can either, like I said, use your default list, or you can create a new list, and then you just add it, or adding it to our default list. And then say I needed a few extra bricks for something I was building, so I can just write 2x4 brick in the search bar. So if I pick the first one, which is the standard one, if I want a specific color, I can choose the drop down menu, and pretty much any color in existence for Lego are here. Or you can just say, hey, I just need some of these bricks. Don't really mind what color they are. So we'll do that. I'm going to add that one to my wanted list. If you have a particular interest, you want to make sure that they are new, you can click new and it will only find the new ones. Most of the used stuff, particularly when you buy it from Australian sites, is pretty good. And then you can also set how much you want to pay for or how much you don't want to go over, so that when you're sorting through the stores, you can find the one that doesn't go over a set price. So we'll just leave that. And then let's say we want to get some 2x2 tiles. So these are pretty common. So we'll just go down to this one. It's good for sidewalks. These usually people want them in like a what's called dark bluish grey, which is just the dark grey color, but it's Lego's way of describing it. I'm going to add them, and I want quite a few of them so that I can do some sidewalks in our Lego city. So let's say I actually want 100 of them. We'll add those in. All right, so say we've got our 3 that we're looking for. So we go into our wanted list. Just use the default one. And here you can select if you just wanted to buy one of them or if you want to get all 3. So let's buy all. Now, Bricklink is showing you all the stores that have these pieces across the entire world. I like to stick with Australia, and obviously for the purposes of this, I would like you to stick with AEKBricks, but you can shop other places if you must. And so I'm going to just click Australia. Now you can go through and look for them this way. They are just in alphabetical order there. Or if you click this auto select button, it will sort through all the stores that have these pieces and find the least amount of stores for the least amount of cost and show you where they are. So we can see that there's actually only one store I need to purchase from, and I will get 100% of what I'm looking for. The cost of those 3 items is $31. If I want to have a closer look at how much they're charging per piece, I can go here. So I can see here that their Captain America zombie is $7.45. Each one of their tiles is 24 cents, and I can get an orange brick for 16 cents. I should probably increase the number of bricks I actually want there. So if I want to change that, because one brick's not going to be much use for building, so we'll go into our default wanted list, and here you can add and change how many pieces you actually want. So let's change that to 20. And you can also put in if you've already sourced some from somewhere else. So we'll save those changes. And if we go back in, we may find it picks a different store for us, or it may still pick the same one. So we'll do auto select. This is a different one, I think. Yes. And so here we can see that the zombie, they're selling it for $7.50. The bluish grey tiles are 24 cents. So that the other place they were slightly cheaper. And then here I can get them the same color for 30 cents each piece. So it's up to you how you want to shop. You could go, great, I'll get all those pieces from the one store. You might want to shop around and go, actually, I do want them for 20 cents or 18 cents. And then you can look for other stores to add the pieces. So if I didn't want that element, I can just get rid of that one. And then if I auto select again, here we go. Oh, I didn't click Australia. From Latvia. I could buy them from Latvia. So let's just get rid of that one and auto select again. And here, so I can get the bricks. Let's see how much they were. Oh, the tile, sorry, 21 cents. So that's a little bit less. But you do have to factor in that you're paying postage. And so in the end, it may actually work out cheaper to buy it all from one store, even if you are paying 1 or 2 cents more a piece, than having to buy from 3 or 4 different stores. So that's one option for how you can purchase. The other way you can buy, which obviously for myself would be a great appreciation, if you go to Market, which is where all the stores are. So you can see there are 510 Australian stores. If you go to AEKBricks, now you can either do that through the search bar, or you can just find, as you can see, there's a lot of stores. Victoria, we'll just scroll down. Sorry for anyone getting motion sickness. Here we go, AEKBricks. So this is the store that I have set up. We have 22,500 pieces available, and this is what the store looks like. So you can shop directly through a store. And over on the side, you can see these are all the different parts, and they've broken them down into the different categories, or you can sort by color if there's a particular need for all of a certain color. You can also see this one here. I've got my minifigs. Now, you don't have to try and remember what was on your wanted list. If you go over to this tab here, wanted list, this will show you all the items in this store, so AEKBricks, that match your wanted list. So you can see I didn't pick a color before, so it can show me the colors that we've got and the varying prices. So if I only didn't want to go over that 20-cent mark, I could get green. If I wasn't particularly concerned about the color, and there are 4 of them, I could get 17 cents with the blue ones. Obviously, the more expensive ones are more popular colors. And here we've got our tiles. So you can add them in to your cart just by adding them on the sides. All right, so that's the 2 different ways that you can purchase parts from Bricklink. What I found when I first started purchasing from Bricklink was that I would find in my wanted list the ones that I wanted, they're in my cart, and I'd be like, I'm paying $9, $10 for delivery, because delivery tends to be the most expensive part. Let me just see what else the store has, and maybe I can add in some more things while I'm there. So even though it might not have been on my wanted list, I might just go through and go, I wonder what else they've got. I do tend to do that as well. So it's a bit of like window shopping or browsing through instead of just going straight to my wanted list and purchasing pieces. I only discovered about 6 months ago And I'm sure glad I did, because it has certainly saved us many a times. So definitely check out the website, scroll through, see all the different elements that you can find. And don't forget to visit our store and just see if there's anything there that takes your fancy. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and remember that we can all build our creativity just with one brick at a time.